Hello, my fellow hunters, and welcome to... Why am I saying it like that? This week there is one hell of a get it while it's hot event quest that I really want to stress to you all, and also a few bits of interesting and incredibly sad news. So you know Lagiacrus, the flagship of Try, many people's first Monster Hunter game, the king of the Leviathans, the lord of the ocean. He is a pretty badass monster. He was actually in world, like, moving around and doing his thing and, you know, actually in the game. But he got removed. See, at a GDC recently, they went through their process with designing the game and how they arrived at what they did, and they did test Lagiacrus. We see him absolutely savaging another monster, which I have watched this so many times, the pixely mess that it is, and I'm sorry, there just isn't better footage. I can't work out what he's attacking. It looks like Great Jaggy to me, but it can't be, right? Because that would also have been cut. It seems like they tested lots of monsters and not all of them made the cut. But the cool thing about this, outside of how disappointing it is that he got removed, is that the Leviathan skeleton and base animations were clearly in game. So does that mean the possibility for the future? Well, maybe not, because they've said, based on this being shown to people, that Lagiacrus is not planned for the game, not in a DLC, not in the future. He's just not gonna show up. But they did use some of the new stuff they gave him on Giratidos, because they felt Giratidos made more sense. We got fucking Mudfish instead of Lagiacrus, so... I hate you, Giratidos. Absolutely hate you. God damn. I mean, okay, look, it's not a one-for-one trade. They were just giving Lagiacrus some new mechanics that played with shallow water, like when you fight Giratidos, but I think they came to the conclusion that it's still just not a, well, epic enough fight for something like Lagiacrus until water combat comes back, and the only reason they didn't do water combat was because of time limitations, so it looks like it's something that's definitely on the table for the future of the game, or at least perhaps a sequel, or one hell of a big expansion, maybe the G-rank one. So yeah, Lagiacrus was, at least for a brief moment, chilling in what looks to be the ancient forest, so that's very, very interesting, at least assuming it is the ancient forest, because I don't recognize that area within it, but again, it's really hard to see because of the quality, but hell, it could even be a bit of the map or a different map entirely that is, at least for now, cut from the game. The other sad thing to report is that Tempered Deviljho isn't a thing. It's confirmed, it's not in game currently, and, you know, they stressed currently, so we likely will get it, and I don't inherently mind it, just like I don't inherently mind Lagiacrus, because I'd rather not have him than have the kind of nerf-muted, only land-based one. He really is threatening and awesome in the water, and you need to face him in the water to appreciate him. So, you know, I can understand it. And with Tempered Deviljho, lore-wise, I mean, it would make sense, right? Because a tempered monster is one that has survived Hunter encounters and got stronger, and the one canonical Deviljho that we fought and killed, the one that attacked the handler that suddenly appeared, I mean, we fought and killed it. That was the mission. So it's definitely not survived a hunter, especially not me, because I'm absolutely, I mean, I'm amazing. And that means it would take time for more Deviljhos to arrive, to survive, and become tempered. That's the world reason. But gameplay-wise, I don't know. I do think it sucks a little bit. I mean, it gives us another little, oh, Deviljho's tempered now, yay, bump. But I feel like it would have been nice to just instantly get some diversity in what we can farm and just actually go after some more decorations via Mr. Joe, especially doubling up with materials, the same way that they've not put his gem at the melder yet. I think they just really want to stretch Joe out, and I'm imagining a giant picking up either end of Joe and just pulling, and he's like, oh! Though I would love to get picked up by a giant and pulled, because I imagine it would crack my spine so good. I kind of want to get one of those torture racks and just get stretched. No, not painfully, but just a little bit. Oh, it hurts so Anyway, that's probably not the point of where I'm going with this. So yeah, that's two little interesting tidbits. So it does make you wonder what other monsters were tested and then cut, and gives you a lot of excitement for the future. So event quest this week, you really want to do the Tempered Elder Dragon tracks. Deliver 10 blue beryl. You don't even need to deliver the 10 blue beryl. You just go on the mission, run round the path. I've got a pretty good one, I think, but essentially just hit up all the nests, make sure you grab everything, and then just return from the quest. You don't even need to waste your time collecting the blue beryl. It's an exceptionally fast, and, you know, it requires you to actually do things. You're not just AFK while Nergigante stacks tracks. Way of getting some awesome tempered investigations. I already got a 4-box Teo from it, which is phenomenal. Obviously, it's only this week. I mean, it'll come back again eventually, likely maybe even in the spring event when nearly every event quest is playable at once, but still, you really want to take advantage of this and farm loads of quality Elder Dragon investigations that can keep you going for weeks. There's no reason not to. It is absolutely fantastic. And then other than that, you've got Nergigante in a special arena quest, which looks to be a lot of fun. I'm probably going to prove that up, I would assume, but outside of that, we are looking pretty good. So yeah, I just wanted to kind of talk about those things. I realize it's not a crazy long one, it's not even a crazy one to begin with, but I am hard at work making the Deviljho prove as good as it can be, and that should be looking to be released tomorrow. So yeah, in the meantime, I just wanted to kind of have this discussion. I mean, mainly focused on the whole Lagiacrus thing. I think that is absolutely very, very interesting. I would love to get like a definitive list of monsters that got as far as moving about in the world that we've not seen. I mean, a part of me thinks that they have to have some more stuff they're holding back for future DLC, and it also means that if they did have a Leviathan skeleton, they could have had amphibian skeletons, they could have had the insect monster skeletons. I mean, though they did say that they're a pain to work with, which would kind of make sense because they're all very unique, and it looks like they kind of had to economize a little bit for World. It's why we have so many of the same basic skeletal monsters. So I don't know, I feel like given the success of the game, we might very well see them change their whole no laggy stance. But what do you guys think? What do you guys think? Is that disappointing to you, or do you kind of understand it? Would you rather any laggy, or would you rather save it for when water combat does come back? Like, it seems like if we were to get a sequel to World, it would have G rank, it would have underwater, it would have all of the monsters. It seems like they really want to go for it, but just didn't have the time. So it really is quite exciting. Anyway, I will leave you for now. Look forward to tomorrow. Like if you enjoyed this, subscribe for more, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye.
Rage Gaming with the video float.
But that's all that's really relevant at the mo, but I'm still gonna leave this up so you patrons know that I love you even though the outro's no longer that kind of relevant. But the new one's being worked on and it's gonna be a truly badass song, and don't worry, I won't be doing any rapping on it. I'm gonna go now. This was shit.